Hello legends, and welcome back to another episode, and this is part 2 of the HO track build, the drag strip. Part 1, if you remember, we went to my local hardware shop and found the base for the track. Part 2, we're going to get some hinges hanging on the wall, and then part 3, we'll do some scenery. But let's get stuck into part 2. So a big update on the drag strip. Now we've gone down to a single panel because what I've done is extended it to the true quarter mile in 1/64 scale, which is 6.3 meters. So now we have a proper drag strip. So my next plan is to remove this from the tables or the shelving and start putting some hooks on the spots that we need to keep this thing supported. And as you can see, I'm lucky enough to have pretty much in every 1.5 to 2 meters a spot to put a bracket to then hold this in place. Very exciting, but take a look at it now. It is proper HO 1/64 full length quarter mile. Yeah. So we have changed the track, and now it's time to try and mount it somewhere against the wall. But I have an idea. When I purchased this shed, we had these massive bits of wood that are on the wall. As you can see, there's some there, there's some at the back, and there's some behind the caravan. So my thoughts is to take down 2 bays, which are these 2 here, a smaller piece and a larger piece. Fill in that first bay down the bottom, and of course we'll take the second bay, which is this one, smaller piece and a larger piece, which then that will fill both of these bays in. Then I can buy myself some brackets so we can screw straight into the wood at, let's say, I don't know, 1 meter intervals. Then we can place this up against the wall and remove the shelving. So my next step will be to remove the wood off the walls, which won't take too long, reinstall them, and then install the track up against the wall. Ooh. So I need to find some brackets for the track, and the track is 300 wide. So let's have a look. What do we got here? Bracket London Zenith. Maybe that would do. So I'm back from the hardware shop. We've got 7 of these brackets to try. They are 300 in width. So my plan will be is to hang the wood and then hang these brackets off the wall, which should then hold the track. So first things first, let's take all the wood off the walls, reinstall it, and install the track. We've got some wood about to go in. I've put some battens in so we can actually screw the wood in nicely. But I've had a little bit of a hiccup. I thought these 2 pieces would fit flush in between the 2 bays without measuring them. I did remove it from this 3rd bay down here, and lo and behold, between here and here is smaller than here to here. Not a big problem. It just means we're going to have a little bit of see-through on the side here. As you can see, a bit of tin. That's okay. So the next step is to screw these up against the wall like this. We'll fold that in, and that'll be screwed up against the 2 battens, and then the track itself with these will then screw off the wall like that. So next up, I'll be stripping another wall to fill in this section here, and then we can start hanging the track. Very cool. So the wood is now up. I've taken it from this bay here and behind the caravan, and we've skinned this wall so I can hang these brackets. So hopefully, we've got power as well. Hopefully, once we're finished, we're going to have about 7 brackets, and that's going to be sitting on top, running down this wall all the way along, and that will be the drag strip. Pretty cool. It's time to hang some of these. So the brackets have gone in. Now it's time to quickly test dry with just a single board. And as you can see, I've used the 300s by 250s just to try and clear these center bolsters, but let's see how it looks. So the moment of truth, the main part I'm worried about is clearing. Look at that. That is perfect. It clears. We've still got coverage, as you can see here. I mean, I'm not good at measuring, but hello. I think we've got ourselves a floating drag strip, and it's only 300 off the wall, so it's not going to get in the way. So I think the time has come now. Let's set the track up. Let's see if I've got this thing going. Yes. So a quick update video. I'm still filming the install of the drag strip, and as you can see, it is up, but I need your help because I've run out of brackets. I have to wait till these come back in. There's another 3 or 4 I need to make sure it's completely stable. But I also had these shelves, which it was originally sitting on. Do I get rid of the brackets altogether and just drop it down onto the shelves, or do I leave it free hanging on these massive brackets? But quick look, it's there, it looks good. We've got power, we've got everything we need, we've got the start line. Yeah, I know it's a little bit tight here, I can move forward a bit, but there we go. The drag strip's almost done. But question, do I leave it on the brackets, or do I just drop it down onto the table on top of this? Down and done. What do you think? So just a quick update behind the scenes on the HO track build. Before I show you the track, I've got some cars sent to me from AFX, some loose cars, thank God, because that gold one is limited edition, plus 2 of their latest cars. Very quick, seriously quick on the drag strip. But let's talk about them another time. I have now gone down to 1 panel because we have gone full length HO 164 quarter miles. So all the way down is 20.7 feet, or in my measurements, 6.3 meters of pure HO racing goodness. So I will remove it from the benches during the week. I'm still filming on how to do this up. I am going to put some brackets along the wall at the intervals where all the posts are, so it's actually going to support this really well. Yes, this will be all plastered soon, so I can remove it, but this will be up against the wall, out of the way, proper drag racing. Yeah, it's not professional, but it's still pretty cool. So there you go, sneaky peek. We have got a full length HO quarter mile. Yes. From the hardware store, we've got 4 more brackets to finish off the install of the track. I've got the wood supporting on the joins, and there's a couple other spots that I can actually keep it more supported. Unfortunately, these are white. That's okay, the original are black, but you won't see them. But we have had a bit of a hiccup with my starting lights, the Christmas tree. Now these hit and miss. Sometimes they work really well, sometimes they don't work at all. And unfortunately, this one is a little bit faulty. Now, another issue I have is because I've investigated what was going wrong, there was a loose wire, which I have soldered on twice. Now it keeps popping off. Now, even when that's back on there, I still have issues with a glitch when it comes to the Christmas tree itself. It sometimes works, it'll show one red light, it won't show anything. So yeah, a bit unfortunate. This was secondhand, so nothing to do with Auto World in general, but I do believe that some people from brand new were having an issue with these when they were first released. But this could be just, you know, it's secondhand. So I will try and resolder that, get this going again. Otherwise, I am getting a custom tree and finish line built for this because I want to make it a bit more professional. But there we go. We're pretty much almost done. So hopefully the next video, see this is fixed, I can do some track running, and then part 3 will be some scenery. Camera, we've done some microsurgery on the power on off button. We've soldered the positive back on. Now, I'm not the greatest when it comes to soldering, but the tip I can give you is make sure you use the right tip for the job. This is the smallest I have, and if you can see in there, that is a very small job. So make sure you use the right tip for the job. Now let's zoom on in and have a quick look at what I've done, and hopefully you can see that. You can see just that clump of solder right there. That was already there. I've just reattached the wire, but if we drag across a bit, because it's still not working, and I thought there's got to be something else wrong. Now I'm going to get a little pointer here, and if you can see, there is a cut in the wire right there, which is exposed wire, and that would have been resting on the battery. So we would have had metal battery resting on exposed wire, which was making it glitch out. So I've now wrapped it in some decent tape, so we're not going to have that earth out. So let's just put the battery in, and let's see if I've fixed the job. Turn it around. Oh, it's working. There we go. And I'm going to switch it on and off because that was the main problem. On, back on again. There we go. So the main problem was the wire was coming loose, and we also had, let's make sure it cans down. Beautiful. We also had the wire itself resting on exposed metal. So we fixed it. Now we can complete the track. So I've reinstalled the tree. We know it's working now flawlessly because that little hiccup that we had. Part 3 will be coming soonish. That will be finishing off landscaping, figuring out how I want to paint the floor itself, meaning the base. How I do the backdrop, will it be maybe a skyline backdrop? Of course, we're going to have to cover all this up in time, but this is where the drag strip will be. And around me is where a big track will be going very soon, 132, 124 scale. So this won't be in the way, which is quite exciting. But now that we have a full function working HO drag strip, I will reach out and try and get a custom timing setup done and maybe get some proper controllers. But it also means we can now review some cars. So I'm going to go get my little mate, that slot car kid. We're going to use some of the latest cars from AFX. Limited edition Corvette. We're going to go head to head. Will the Camaro win? I'm not too sure. Very good looking car. Even got interior, nice little paper interior. We've got the SS. I'm a big fan of this. It looks sexy. Look at the mag wheels on it. Really cool car. And finally the Ford. Now I've taken the insert out because it was rubbing on the tires, so I will put that back in time, but so it runs flawlessly. We've got these 4 to do a showdown. So to finish off the video, I'll go get that slot car kid. We'll do a best out of 4 and see which AFX car is the quickest. Yeah. So it's time we test some AFX cars. Thank you to Andrew Lehman and AFX. They've sent me 4 samples, 1 limited edition. I'm a bit nervous running this one, but I've got a special guest. That's Slot Car Kid. Are we ready?
Yeah.
So we've got 4 cars. I'm going to bring them over to you, and you're going to choose
which car.
Which cars do we race first? So these are all from AFX. Do you want to say thank you to AFX?
Thank you, AFX.
And Andrew Lehman?
You're welcome here, Angelina.
Angelina. All right, so we've got 4. Which 2 are we going to go first?
I'm going with this.
So we're going to go this one. This is the Camaro, Flame Camaro. Take a look at that. Beautiful. And it's got some interior as well. So that's yours, lane 1. And which one am I going to race you against? All right, the Ford Mustang. All right, good choice. Ford Mustang, red. Red goes faster. So are we ready for round 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. So round 1, Mustang versus Camaro. That Slot Car Kid has the flame job. I've got the red and black Mustang. You ready to hit the tree? You ready? Watch those lights. Oh, it's a win to the Mustang. Oop, oop, oop. Round 1, Mustang. Camaro, 0. To the Mustang, the Camaro came second. Now we've got the Corvette versus the SS. Which one are you going to choose, Parker? He's going the Corvette. Very nice. Let's take a quick look. This is a limited edition gold Vet. Take a look at it. Love the paint job. Looks fast, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Rear tail lights. We're ready to rock and roll. What's it say? LMPX11. Very nice. All right, line that one up. Which leaves me with the Chevelle SS. Beautiful looking car. Take a look at the chrome mags on it. Nice big fatties on the back. There you go, GM TM. Looks good. Is it going to win? I'm not too sure. Love the front end. It has interior as well. Nice paper interior. So we'll load that one up as well. So we're ready for round 2. Are we ready?
Yeah.
And then winner races the next 2. Let's go! All right, round 2. We're ready.
Yeah,
Parker with the gold Corvette. I've got the SS. Let's hit the tree. Watch those lights. Oh, the SS has got it!
The SS?
I'm sorry, mate. That was a good race, though. Good race. Good race. So up to round 3. You've done 2 good races. You got 1 more chance. It is Mustang versus SS. Which one are you going to choose, Parker?
I'm going to choose
The red or the black?
the red.
All right, line him up, which leaves me with the black. This is for the final out of the AFX showdown. We've got the 2 losers, so we might do should we do a loser race next? To see who comes best out of the losers?
But I'm going to go to this one with the loser.
So he's already chosen that one. All right, final round for the win. Let's get into it. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to win, he says. Round 3, the final showdown. Watch the lights. It's Mustang It is the SS. You ready? Watch the tree. Here we go. This is it for the win. Oh! How quick was my car? Sorry, mate, but that was... Put it there. Good race. Good race. Now, it's the loser showdown out of the two losing cars. But good race. But that, I think my car has a bit more extra juice. What do you think? Is the final race, the runners-up. So we already had the winner. It was the SS. So we've got the Camaro. Parker, you've already put your car on there. You ready to go? Yeah, he's ready to go. So that leaves me with the Corvette. Now, do you want to swap sides? Are you happy being on your side, or you want to swap sides?
No, I'm gonna go on this side.
You happy where you are?
Yeah.
All right, let me just put the Corvette down there. So these are the two cars that came last in the races. So this is the final for these two, but we already have a winner, which is the beautiful SS. Take a look at it. I think that one's got a bit bigger motor than the rest, but ready? Should we do it?
Yeah!
Let's go. So this is it, the final for the race of the losers, meaning the losing cars. We're not losers, we're cool. Are we cool? He nods his head yes. All right, good luck. Put it there. That's a weird handshake. Watch the tree.
Why are you on the other side?
Here we go. Ah, you jumped the light. Should we go again? All right, we're going to wrap that up again. One more. He jumped the light. He was too quick. So we're going to go again because Parker was a bit trigger happy. So watch the tree, wait for the green, press the button. Oh, he's ready. Here we go. Final time. The winner of the losers.
I won?
You won, but look where the gold one is. It fell off the track.
I kicked you up.
No, you didn't. Good race, buddy, good race. So that's a wrap on our testing of the final layout of the Autoworld drag strip. I do want to also say a big thank you to AFX for sending the 4 samples to test. Also, we have the F1 car, which yes, hopefully I will get it down this drag strip. But I'm going to ask a special guest. Which was your favourite AFX car they sent? Ooh, you went with the Camaro with the flames. Is that your favourite?
Yeah.
And which one do you think mine is? Yep. So these are our two favourites. Both went really well. I think the fastest was the SS. This was beautiful. But we want to say massive thank you to AFX. So say thank you to AFX for sending the cars.
Thank you, AFX, for sending the car.
And did we have fun?
Yep.
Give us those thumbs up. Well, on that note, that's a wrap. As always, at That Stock Car Guy on Instagram, YouTube, and all those other great places. Part 3 will be coming. This is a thing. We are doing the track full time. I will be building a 4-lane, I think a 4-lane HO track, most definitely. And I've got the big track to build still. So we're making room as we go. But this was a lot of fun. But be safe, take care, support your local. Bye!
Don't forget,